Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our final 2 days on board the world's largest cruise ship, Star of the Seas. We're starting things off with a day at sea where we experience the longest and tastiest brunch of our lives and have fun on board with friends, and then we dock once again at Perfect Day at Coco Cay, where we are joined by Star's sister ship, Icon of the Seas. We're going to find out what it's like to be on this tiny island with two of the world's largest cruise ships docked at the same time. And finally, we end the trip with a head-to-head competition between Florida and California to find out which state has the best mini golfers. We have all of that in today's video and so much more up next. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. It is day 2 of cruise number 2 on board Star of the Seas. I'm having a hard time walking right now because the ship is doing this. Once again, we had another really rough night out on the water with a lot of rocking, a lot of rolling, a very difficult time sleeping, but it's okay. We're heading on over to the schooner bar now because we're getting ready to take part in airline logo trivia. As an av geek, it's something I'm very excited to check out, and it's something I missed out on the last cruise. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so this is where we're at right now. So they basically handed us a piece of paper with a bunch of airline logos, and they just said, have at it. So we filled out everything we knew, and we're only missing 8 and 20 right now. So 8 looks like this. We're thinking it's the old Condor logo, but we're not entirely sure. And then 20, we have not a gosh darn clue because this one's Fiji, or not. Sorry, that's Air New Zealand. That's Air New Zealand. My
Wait,
bad.
but Fiji Airlines. Wait, did you solve it?
I'm
trying to.
They.
Because I always get Air New Zealand and Fiji confused. That one's, I think, Air New Zealand, 100%.
I swear that's Air New Zealand.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm not here alone. My friend and av geek Kidder is here, and then Brian's just here.
I'm no help. I don't know
on one of
anything.
them.
Emotional support. You named a couple though.
Yeah, I got Southwest.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, it's mostly me and Kidder. Like, we're the ones who pay attention to planes. We can look at one and be like, that's an A380, that's an Airbus 320. Yeah, I have no idea. It's basically who's the biggest av geek out here. But we got them all, we think, so hopefully this is a winning sheet of paper. If not, then there's bigger nerds out there than we are. Alright, we have 29 out of 32. We got a couple wrong. It wasn't Condor, it's actually Ukraine. And then it was, instead of Fiji Airways, this was Canada Airlines, which was something I'd never heard of. And then this one was not Qantas, it's actually just Australian Airlines. Alright, winner, chicken dinner. 29 out of 31. Not bad at all. We got a couple wrong, but we got a couple of really cool Royal Caribbean pens. Not bad. Very excited. Here's a current look at the Royal Promenade just after 10 a.m. in the morning on a sea day. You can see there's several people in here, but it's definitely not bustling with activity. You, of course, have the trivia that's going on right now in the schooner bar. We just left that. Nothing too much going on, honestly. It's a pretty quiet morning. So something I want to discuss when it comes to the Royal Promenade, I like to say that I have a love-hate relationship with it because, you know, times like this where it's nice and quiet and there's just a little bit of music playing in the background, it's totally fine. You can come out here, you can relax, you can get work done, and you can just vibe and chill and not be overwhelmed. Once it turns afternoon into evening, you can't be in this place at all if you're wanting to find some place quiet to relax because it is so loud. They have a live band going, the music is turned up to max, and there's always something going on. So, like, I love the Royal Promenade when it is nice and quiet. But when there's a bunch of music playing and there's loud stuff going on, it is a nightmare. And it's busy, too, whenever things are going on. So, yeah, again, love-hate relationship. Good morning, baby.
Hi.
How did you sleep?
Okay. The times that I was asleep, I was out. But then I would wake up and be like, whoa, we're rocking.
We were rocking and rolling last night. I think the best sleep I got was between 7:30 and 8:30 after I got up and went to the bathroom in the morning. Like, I got back in bed, I was out, and I did not want to get up at 8:30. So let me ask you, how does it feel to have a husband who's a big nerd?
I would have went animal trivia, so.
Winner chicken dinner on airline trivia. I'm the kind of guy who edits a YouTube video and has the LAX live stream on. Yeah. So I watch planes go in and out all the time. I got a couple wrong, but, you know, it was still a lot of fun. So right now what we're doing is we're chilling in the room for just a little bit, and we're getting ready to go to brunch, which is going to be in about 45 minutes or so. It's at 12:15, and it's currently 11:30 right now.
Look at the menu.
Yeah, there you go.
Do they have lava cake with brunch?
Yeah, it's not Palo. It's also at Pier 7, so I wouldn't expect a whole lot. You just sent everything onto the floor.
We like the lava cake.
So yeah, after airline trivia, we just went to the casino for a little bit, and we made a few donations, and now we're back here. Also, I want to say that the movement of the ship has improved a lot. Now that we're kind of entering Bohemian waters, the movement is not nearly as bad as what it was last night. So that's really good. So if we do decide to take a nap today, it'll be actually really nice. And hopefully tonight we'll get some solid sleep. So going back to the casino, a lot of people that are on this cruise got casino offers on the last cruise to get this cruise for free, to basically stay on. You know, if you had, I think, 400 casino points, they were offering free cruises. And Coda and I were like, okay, if we can somehow get 400 points in the casino and get the next 4-night for free, we'll stay on board.
That'd be dope.
That would be really dope. So that's what we're going to do now is, well, not really right now, but that's what we're going to try and do between today and tomorrow, is we're going to try and get 400 points. I put in $40 on a machine today, and I ended up with 50 points because I was on the machine for like almost an hour. So yeah, it's a really weird thing to explain, but if we can somehow manage to make it work, and we can manage to get a 4-night cruise on the Star up next for like under $500-600, then heck yeah, I'll take it.
We'd like to thank Magical Day Creations for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Magical Day Creations is your one-stop shop for anyone looking to add a little extra magic to their Disney World, Disney Cruise Line, or Royal Caribbean vacation. We've been partnered with Magical Day Creations for the last several years, and we love the quality of their cruise door magnets, stateroom hooks, and custom 3D printed mini ears. If you're looking to make your cabin door stand out on your next cruise, then head on over to magicaldaycreations.com today, where they're guaranteed to have something for every member of the family. And check this out, guys. Brand new for 2025, Magical Day Creations has these cool new articulated creatures. Here's a look at an awesome looking dragon that comes in a cool looking egg, and some adorable critters in a tree stump. We absolutely love them, and they make great fidget toys for your kids or the kid at heart. Be sure to use code TPX10 at checkout for 10% off your order, and let them know that we sent you. Thank you so much to magicaldaycreations.com for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back into the action.
So in case you guys are looking for ducks and you want to know what's a very common hiding spot for them, right over here. This is on deck 8, and this is up in the sculpture, and you can see there's another one right down here too. Alright, now it is time for brunch. We're making our way over into the Surfside neighborhood of Star of the Seas and heading back into Pier 7. Alright, we are back inside Pier 7. The squad is all here having brunch this morning. Let's go ahead and take a look at the menu. So if you guys remember our embarkation day on the first cruise, the menu looks kind of similar, at least for the board bites. There's nothing really brunch specific over here. Down here for the entrees is where we can actually get into the brunch stuff. We have a Sunrise Benedict, Eggs Your Way, a buttermilk pancake board, and then we have grilled cheese, crispy chicken tenders, and everything else that we had on the first night menu. And then for our desserts, we have caramel waffles, warm toffee chocolate cake, and a banana split. It's important to note that for the brunch, you only get 2 items if you prepaid, as opposed to 3 for dinner. So here's the thing about Pier 7. The food is solid, just based off the first night. The food is solid. Unfortunately, the restaurant is small, and they only have 2 chefs in the kitchen. When we got in, we sat down at like closer to 12:20. Our reservation was at 12:15, but we sat down closer to 12:20, 12:30-ish. It's going on 1:25 right now, and we haven't gotten any food yet. That's a little bit of a problem, but I also sympathize with them, because when we walked in, a bunch of other people came in as well. So like half the restaurant was empty when we walked in, and now it is completely full. So you take the number of people times however much they're ordering and divide that by the number of chefs that are in the kitchen. I sympathize with them. I'm not complaining by any means. It's just something that I'm wanting you guys to be aware of in case you're wanting to prioritize Pier 7 on your next Star of the Sea sailing, that you could be waiting a while. Okay, the first round of food has arrived. I opted to get the steak quesadillas again like I did the very first night. They were really good. And Coda, once again, opted for the shrimp tostadas. The next round for us is going to be our brunch. All right, brunch has arrived. I opted for the salmon eggs benedict with tater tots. What else is new? And then over here, I got like a pancake sampler. I can't remember exactly what it was called. Like a pancake medley, I think it was. And it's got a bunch of pancakes, it's got bacon, sausage, it's got chocolate syrup, and maple syrup. Okay, just got done with brunch at Pier 7. I didn't finish my food, but it was all really, really good. The pancakes were solid. They tasted exactly like the pancakes I would make at home. And that's not a bad thing. Like, they even have some of the crispy edges around it too when you put the butter on the pan. Really solid stuff. They were nice and fluffy, they were fresh, and the syrup was good. Everything was awesome. The sausage links were actually really good as well because it tasted like they were made on like a charcoal grill. Like they had that distinct flavor to it that you can tell it was like cooked on a proper grill. You could see the grill marks on it too on the lines. Then the salmon eggs benedict. A little bit of a hot take. These salmon eggs benedict are better than what they have at Palo. Just my opinion. I really liked the guacamole that they added to it. Like, don't get me wrong, the ones at Palo are good. I think these are just slightly better. All in all, fantastic time. I wish I didn't have to wait 2 hours for the food, but it was really good. Highly recommend it. Okay, so update, it is now 2:45 and the last item has finally come. It's the desserts.
Yum.
That banana split actually looks really good,
There's
not gonna lie.
There's a brownie under here.
An actual secret.
Yes. No one told me.
And again, our reservation was for 12:15. So yeah, coming up on almost 3 hours that we've been in here. It's cleared out. Like they're getting ready for dinner service now, which probably starts in like an hour or 30 minutes or something. But it's just funny. But this is the same thing that we got on the very first night, and it is really good. So go ahead and enjoy it, babe.
I'm not tall enough. It says we have to be 42 feet tall.
Oh gosh. That's definitely 42 feet, yeah. So the girls want to ride the carousel over here in Surfside. They're going to go ahead and do that now. Get ready to go 88 miles an hour. It's the most thrilling ride on all of Star of the Seas. Meanwhile, it's just the two husbands on the side watching. I know, we might puke on this. It's going so fast. So I'm not even kidding you. Going on 3 hours later, we are finally back in the room. Well, I'm finally back in the room. Coda's not here yet, but that was an insane experience. So like, it was just funny. It was more funny than anything. Like, we weren't even mad that it was taking so long and that we were in there for almost 3 hours. We just started like laughing at that point. Like it was just funny, and you know, it would have been one thing if it was just me and Coda sitting in there for 3 hours, but we were with friends and we were having a good time, so we just ended up having a good laugh about it. So I made it back into the room, and there is a talent animal. I just have no idea what this talent animal is. Do you guys know what the heck I'm looking at? Because I certainly don't. Like, it's got the ears of an elephant, but it doesn't have like a trunk, it's like a nose. So I don't know what this is. You guys let me know. What do you think this is? Also, thank God the water situation has improved significantly. My watch is going crazy right now. But I don't know if you can see, but I think that is Freeport over there. There's an island right there. So we are officially in Bohemian waters, and we are now kind of protected from the winds of the hurricane that is now heading up north along the east coast of the U.S. But that was rough. Those seas were rough, and thankfully we are nice and smooth now. So Brian's about to ask a bunch of kids if they can leave if he gives them $20. Because they want that pod for a live stream. So for the last few hours or so, we've just been chilling out here in the Overlook, which is quickly becoming one of my favorite spots. Hey, Chris. Like, look at this. This place is so nice. You have the Aqua Theater that's way over there. You can see the entrance, and we're in one of these little elevated pods. Hey, Brian and Carrie.
Nice.
It's a really nice space. You know, you have a nice lounge chairs, and there's even outlets under here too.
Yes, yeah.
There's outlets in USB-A's and USB-C's, and like the little areas downstairs, they blow AC on your legs. I don't think it does it up here.
Like it's not working.
Yeah, I just don't think it's working.
Yeah.
But it's still a really nice space to hang out. You know, Coda's over here doing her old lady activities, and I was editing a video. It was really cool, and you have a nice view of the outside as well. We actually sailed through a rainstorm earlier, and it was really cool to see. And in case you guys are curious where we were sitting, here is the actual Aquadome where they perform the Torque show. If you just come out to the side over here, we have our overlook pods. There's two of them. There's one over there and one over there. Okay, so we made it back to the room, and what are you saying this is?
A bunny.
A bunny? I don't even know what to begin to call this.
Rabbits have bigger ears than bunnies do.
What is the difference between a rabbit and a bunny?
Buns are bun shaped.
Is that what you're going with? Local zoo expert says buns are bun shaped.
Think about it.
I mean, I understand your logic, but
A wabbit.
a wabbit. Yeah, there you go. That's what we're going with.
The Flemish rabbits have the huge ears.
Yeah, it's a wabbit. There you go. Okay, we are back in the main dining room. We are joined by everybody, even Peter and Kitra, Ordinary Adventures. Everyone else is here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the menu. All right, let's go ahead and look at the highlights. Crispy jumbo coconut shrimp, jerk seasoned pork chop, and pineapple sunshine cake. For starters, we have a green lentil soup, Asian-style pork bao tacos, French onion soup, Caesar salad, tofu and avocado salad, and a crispy coconut shrimp. For our main courses, garlic herb butter tiger shrimp, Caribbean-style chicken, jerk seasoned pork chop, New York strip steak. We have a pesto tagliatelle. We have a stuffed grilled eggplant, grilled chicken breast, and a rustic chicken korma. We, of course, have the same premium selections we have every night. And for desserts, we have a pineapple sunshine cake, a carrot cake, a royal chocolate cake, ice cream, warm blueberry cobbler, chocolate brownie, and a cheese plate. Okay, so appetizers have arrived. I opted for 2 orders of coconut shrimp, and Coda opted for coconut shrimp and the bao bun? What was it, pork or chicken or? You don't remember? It's a bao bun, either way. Let's dig in. All right, entrees have arrived. I opted for just a Caesar salad, which it's technically an appetizer, so it comes in an appetizer portion. But Coda opted for the tiger shrimp, and it actually looks pretty good. All right, desserts have arrived. This is the vegan brownie. It looks interesting. Kidder is trying some carrot cake from the main dining room.
I can't waste my calories on this if it's not good.
Let's see.
It looks like he might be in pain or...
He's having his ratatouille moment.
Yeah, or it could be ratatouille. Is it good?
Oh no.
This could be a fake out.
I want it to be like so good.
Okay, out of 10, what is it?
I feel like it's like a 6.5.
Oh no, it's mid.
There's something wrong with the.
It's all about the frosting.
It's not sweet enough.
Yeah, that frosting we had at Pearl and Park Cafe, like that was like scooped out of a jar of frosting. It's not sweet enough. It's not thick enough, and it's not sweet enough.
Right.
The cake itself is delicious, like that. I'm fine with raisins.
I think it looks good.
The cake, actually a great flavored cake, but yeah.
Oh no. You heard it here first. The expert has spoken.
You need to go to the Pearl Cafe or Park Cafe. They're going to be in a little small, like, bite-sized looking form, and that's where you should get your carrot cake on Royal Caribbean.
There you go. All right, we have made it back inside the Royal Theater for Back to the Future the Musical, Round 2. We, of course, had to watch it a second time. and gentlemen, from our final day on board Star of the Seas, and hello to Icon of the Seas. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back once again at Perfect Day at Coco Cay, and today we are docked next to the second largest cruise ship in the world. I mean, I guess it's still the world's largest cruise ship because we're sisters, but we are docked next to Icon of the Seas, the first ship in the Icon class and the sister to the current Star of the Seas that we are on right now. This is the first paid sailing where Icon of the Seas and Star of the Seas are both docked at Perfect Day, and we're getting off today to see just how crowded and just how busy the island is. Good morning, how are you? So I'm expecting to see crowds upon crowds upon crowds. I want to show you guys what it's like. And so that way, in case for whatever reason you guys happen to be on a Star of the Sea sailing or Icon sailing and both sister ships are in at the same time, you know what to expect. But either way, guys, we're still going to have fun. We're going to get off, get some exercise in, and explore the island. So let's go. Inside the Royal Promenade this morning, you can see they are doing preparations and practice for the parade that they're going to be doing later on. Not necessarily on this sailing, but I'm just saying like on future sailings, they are still in the process. Oh, look at you! It's Bob. He's got a name tag. Look at him. Look at him go. You go, Bob. Anyways, as part of future sailings and future entertainment offerings, they are going to be doing like a parade of sorts, very similar to what we saw on Allure of the Seas. And it's going to be called Ocean Odyssey. I don't know if you guys can see that. And take a look at that, guys. We found Sailor. She's having her playtime. How cute. Oh my goodness.
This might be on. This might be on.
Embarkation controllers and raft commanders report your station. Embarkation controllers and raft commanders report your station.
Of course. Let's go. She's a crew member too. She's gonna get you guys on the lifeboat.
Aw, she has to do her musters.
But she'd get everybody on the lifeboat. They'd follow the dog. They'd be like, the problem. That lifeboat would be overflow. Everybody. Does she stay with you full time? I stay with her full time.
Hey, baby.
She's got the nice guy. Never mind. She's got the nice guy. She's the boss here.
Aw, well, that's what I had that torn apart by now.
Hi.
What a cutie.
Okay, bye, Sailor. I don't think there's a better way to start your day on Star of the Seas or any cruise in general than with playing with a golden retriever. How cute is that? And we also got confirmation that Rover and Sailor are going to be having a play date on Perfect Day today, which is going to be incredible to see. Not that necessarily we're going to see it, but if we do happen to stumble upon it, that's awesome. And I love that they would do that for both dogs. Like whenever Star and Icon are in port together, they'll just let the dogs have a play date. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Perfect Day at Coco Cay. This time with two of the world's largest cruise ships. Oh my God. And check this out, guys. The two largest cruise ships in the world, Star of the Seas and Icon of the Seas. What a view, holy moly. It is insane how massive these ships are. So here's a look at the main entrance to Perfect Day at Coco Cay, or Key, whichever one you prefer. And as you can see, it's not too busy right now, but looking back over there, you can see a bunch of people floating off of both cruise ships. So just give it some time, it'll get a lot busier. I tell you guys what, this is definitely quite a view, and something that's really interesting is that the cruise after this one on Star of the Seas, it is gonna be docked here at Perfect Day with Grandeur of the Seas. So we're gonna have the largest ship in Royal Caribbean's fleet versus the smallest and oldest ship in Royal Caribbean's fleet. That is going to be really cool. I really wish we could stay for that one. Here's a look at just one of the lagoons over here on Perfect Day at just after 11 a.m. in the morning. You can see there's definitely quite a few people in the water. Not going to get too much privacy there, but I am seeing quite a few chairs open. I don't know if it's just because the owners of those chairs are in the water or what, but still interesting to see. Let's carry on. Now, I have no idea how I've never noticed this little platform here before, but here's the bridge to get across from the entrance to Perfect Day and to the rest of the island. But look, there's a platform over here, and look at the perfect view that you get. Now, granted, the view is not too much different from what you get on the bridge, but there's no one over here. Perfect Absolutely perfect for your Instagram photos. Now you can see over here, there's plenty of room for activities, plenty of beach chairs available, plenty of space to lounge out and get a nice view of the ships over here. The only problem is that there's no beach access. So 9 times out of 10, it doesn't matter what size cruise ship you have over here, there's probably not gonna be anybody over here really. Now, over the course of the last couple of times that we were here at Perfect Day, a couple of you guys have asked us, can you actually get married on Perfect Day? And the answer is yes. There is a wedding gazebo here on Perfect Day. And right behind me over here, there's like a little space for a reception or like a little party area. So, in case that's something you're into, you can get married with a view of Star of the Seas or whatever Royal Caribbean ship you're on. Ooh-wee. And take a look at that, guys. The people are out. Holy moly. This lagoon, jam-packed full of people. And you can see it keeps going on down that way with several other lagoons being packed and hardly any available chairs. Oh my gosh. Now, granted, this isn't nearly as full as I thought it would be. Like, I expected a couple more people, a little less space. But again, it's like, what, 11:30 in the morning right now? So there's still plenty of time for people to get off the ship and to invade the waters.
Oh, we're at Wacky SeaWorld. Wherever Captain Jack's, okay.
The current time is 11:45 here on Perfect Day, and we're walking into one of the free food locations here on the island. There's still plenty of space to spread out. It's not too crowded yet, I can imagine, as the afternoon progresses, and as we get closer to 12:30, 1 o'clock, it'll be more busy. But the last time we were here on Jewel of the Seas, I pointed out how they only had one side of the buffet open because, you know, the capacity of the island wasn't necessarily at its max. And now you can see both sides are open, offering the same things on both sides to help spread people out, which is really good to see. Whew, I tell you what, guys, despite the really nice breeze that is out right now, it is still so hot here on Perfect Day. Holy moly. So we decided to take a quick break. We got ourselves some ice water over here, and we opted to stop and get some tacos because neither of us had breakfast this morning. We woke up a little bit later than normal, so we didn't really have time for breakfast. We wanted to get off and explore the island before it got too hot and then head back on board the ship. But let me show you guys what I got. So as you guys can see, I just got one taco, but I definitely loaded it up. So I got a fork. A little bit of pork, a little bit of steak, a little bit of rice, cheese, guac, and sour cream. Okay, so a couple things. Number one, we've made it to the next beach that's over here on the opposite side of the lagoons that were over there. You can see just how crowded it is. They have a bunch of jet skis over there, which is really cool. But something that I want to point out is that they have photographers out here taking pictures of guests in the water. And this guy was like knee deep in the water wanting to take pictures of guests, which is insane. As you can see, it's not super busy over here on this side. We only have a small section of free chairs over here. And then the rest are all just day beds. And then you have a couple more free chairs on that side. And then you have the overwater cabanas, which costs more than the darn cruise itself, which is crazy. But we're gonna go ahead and continue on this way and show you guys what it's like. I think it's called South Beach. We're gonna head on down that way. Also, something that I want to bring up and touch on, because it's something that we see a lot on cruises, unfortunately, is the disrespect to crew members. These guys are not your servants. Please treat them with common respect and human decency, and they will treat you like royalty. I promise you. A simple hi, hello, how are you, little conversation, they will treat you like gold, and they will be the nicest people in the world. But I see people that are treating them like they're their servants or something, and the way they talk to them, it's just, oh my God, it is the biggest red flag, honestly. Like, if we see someone disrespecting a crew member for no reason whatsoever, then we want nothing to do with those people. So yeah, just be a little kind. A little bit of kindness goes a long way, and the crew will treat you like royalty, I promise. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have all been waiting for. What does the Oasis Lagoon look like with the two largest cruise ships in port? And oh my God. Holy people soup, Batman. Wow. Never have I seen it so busy. Look at the swim up bar over here.
At least you can see their feet. It's not cloudy.
I know, at least you can see their feet, but it is getting quite cloudy. Oh my germs. Look at the photographer in the water. Do you see him?
Yeah.
I love that. They send their photographers in the water to take photos of people. That is so cute. Here's a look at the opposite side as well. Not as busy because, you know, the bar isn't over here, but still, plenty of people. Holy moly. So, I have a really important question for you guys. Does this look like a vibe to you or not? Are you willing to get into this water and swim around while it is this crowded? Let me know, because for us, this is a no-go. In other news, I'm very shocked to see that the helium balloon is actually going up in the air today. I honestly thought with a little bit of wind that we had that it wouldn't, but hey, it's going. It's swaying, but it's going. Okay, we have made it to South Beach. You can see we have the snack shack over here. Plenty of folks are out and about eating and drinking. Still several tables open, which is really good. Let's head on over to the beach and see what the water's looking like. So we have made it down to the water line, and as you can see, there are plenty of chairs. However, just about every single one has stuff on it, so nothing is technically open, even though you're not seeing bodies on the chairs. But I want to show you guys the water line. Holy moly. And check out the stand-up bar over there, or the swim-up bar. That's what it is. Good Lord. There is not much room on that floating bar over there. Holy moly. You can see as you get farther on down this way, there is more and more room to spread out, which is par for the course for South Beach. Typically, whenever we come here, we go to that far end over there to those free seats. But yeah, this over here is nuts. It's pretty crowded, and the seat situation, forget about it. You're not gonna find a free seat unless you like circle around for a while. So again, just bear that in mind if you are wanting to come to Coco Cay and you happen to find out that you're in with another icon class. If you are on Star, it's gonna be busy. I tell you guys what though, I wish more beaches and islands would do this. The little tables with umbrellas out on the water. I wish more people would do that, because I would spend a lot more time out in the water if I was in the shade area over there. It looks so nice. We have made it back to the entrance of Perfect Day at Coco Cay, and just again, take a look at this fantastic view of the two largest cruise ships in the world. Absolutely insane, guys. I don't know if you guys can see that, but somebody's got a drone. Hello. Getting a nice drone shot of the two ships. There are several content creators on board this cruise, so it wouldn't surprise me if someone got a drone out here. Okay, so as we make our way back on board Star of the Seas, overall thoughts on Coco Cay with the two world's largest cruise ships in port. What are your thoughts?
It's busy. Very busy. If you're here for the party vibes though, this is it. This is it for you. I'm glad the pool wasn't super cloudy. Like, you could tell it was starting to get a little funky. But the filtration system's putting in the work. So it's not that bad. I'm sure it's nice and cool. I'm not getting in it. I'm sure there's still spots you can find to just vibe and be a little more quiet, but if you're a party person, this is it.
It's definitely not as busy as I expected it to be. Like, there was there was still some room to spread out, and that's what I kind of like about Coco, is that despite the two world's largest cruise ships being here, like, there's still plenty of places to go. Now, are you gonna have a difficult time finding a seat if you get off like any time after the first round of people? Yes, you're gonna have a hard time. So if you're wanting to spend the day,
that's normal with medium ships too.
Yeah, so I would just always recommend getting off as early as possible if spending the day at the beach is your primary focus. And one more time, guys, before we head on inside, take a look at that. Icon of the Seas on one side, Star of the Seas on the other. Incredible. And again, we love to see it, the crew of both ships getting off and meeting each other in between and just taking photos with each other and just dabbing each other up and just having a good time catching up with each other. Like, it's so great to see. It's really wholesome, honestly. It's one of our favorite parts of coming to these private islands, especially if there's multiple ships in, because you just see the interaction between the crew and longtime friends seeing each other again. All right, final towel animal of the cruise. What's it gonna be?
I'm going with turtle.
I'm gonna say bear. Let's see who is correct.
Please, towel animal gods. Oh no, he's a duck.
It's a duck or bird or something. What in the world? Our room is a mess. Yeah, it's finally time to get off. We have our debarkation information, our tip sheet, and what in the world?
I love him.
It's a little tiny Tweety bird. Okay, so we have made it inside Spotlight Karaoke, and we're doing something a little different. They're doing like an astronaut training activity. So we have no idea what it is. We know it's like a team exercise type thing where you have to complete a bunch of tasks as a team. So we'll go ahead and check it out and see what we think.
Survey the area to reverse material. So as you see around the room, you have 3 beautiful clues. Do not touch the clue. Do not remove the clue from the place. Yes, you can make a picture. You can go nearby the clue, but please no touching. No remove the clue from the place. Analyze the information and put together all the pieces. Solve the puzzle. The puzzle can be complete in any order and simultaneously, so don't be afraid to divide and conquer.
If we lose to them, it's going to be really sad.
We don't have, because we're ripping it. We just pull it out.
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So that's our answer sheet.
Oh, that one is?
Okay, so we finished the astronaut thing, and it was basically like an escape room, but not in an escape room. It involved us having to solve different puzzles and go around the room and look at different things. And we came in second place, but we're calling it first place because we had all of us here working on it collectively.
I didn't know it was a race. I didn't know it was a space race. I thought we were all going to become astronauts. So
no, it was a race to the death because if we didn't finish, then we died.
I never saw that in the rules.
Ejected out into the vacuum of space.
First to finish becomes astronauts and the rest don't.
But either way, the team that won doesn't count because they had a crew member on their team. So we are the real astronauts because we used our noggins and we didn't have any outside help. Either way, it was fun. Would you do that again? If you're a fan of escape rooms, I think you would like this, right? It's really challenging.
Yeah, that was very fun. I like it.
Because
You need
I
a
think
group.
when we've done it just the 2 of us, we haven't finished, but we finished ahead of time this time.
Yeah, we finished with like, what, 3 or 4 minutes left?
Yeah.
So yeah, honestly, not bad. If you're a fan of escape rooms, then you'll enjoy this. Okay, so we're getting ready to watch a test run of Torque. So for this show, we had mentioned on the first cruise that they have a ball of death over here, or wheel of death, whatever you want to refer to it as, where they ride motorcycles around and around and around and around and around, and they didn't include it in the show the very first night. So we went and asked the tech guys if the ball was going to be used tonight, and they said that they were about to find out because they're going to be testing it soon. You can see some of the riders over there, they're in their protective gear, so we think that they're going to be rolling the ball out. So yeah, you can see them wheeling the ball out into the center of the stage, and they're going to assemble it and then send all the bikes in. So they added a second bike, and it looks like they're having a problem with that second bike. They can't get it to go or do what it needs to do. It almost looked like he fell off at first. It looked like he slipped or something. But either way, these bikes must be electric because they're not making any noise at all. But that is still crazy. Even with one biker in there, it's insane how they're able to do what they're doing. Wow. And with that, we are sailing away from Perfect Day at Coco Cay and saying goodbye to our sister ship Icon of the Seas. Take a look at that. You can see the crew members down there with the bye sign. Let me see. Focus. Focus, please. There you go. You can see them saying bye down there. You can see right into the bridge too. That is so cool. Again, everyone saying bye to each other. That is wild. Coda's just wanting to see Rover. So we made it to the Schooner Bar, and we're getting a couple of pre-dinner drinks. Babe, what did you get? Do you remember?
It's called the All Aboard Spritz. It's got cranberry, lime. I'm gonna go with passion fruit and club soda.
Okay.
Let's see, the menu's right here. Let's see how well I remember. Lime, cranberry, desert pear, and club soda.
Either way, it looks really good. Take a look at that. And that's a non-alcoholic, right?
Yeah.
Non-alcoholic, and I opted for my classic pina colada. It is the last night of the cruise. Final pina colada. So sad. But it's fine. We're chilling. We're getting ready to have dinner. We're just waiting for the rest of the gang to show up. So check this out, guys. As we were sitting there at the Schooner Bar, we looked out across at Pearl Cafe, and we are actively racing Icon of the Seas right now. What the heck? Look at that. That is an incredible shot. Holy moly. Perfect side profiling too. That is so cool. And what's funny is we left before them, so they caught up to us. Wow. Okay, so tonight's dinner is back at Giovanni's, but kind of different. We're at the wine bar over here at Giovanni's. So we're right up against the railing, the Pearl's right here, and we're kind of in the middle of the walkway. You can see we are here with everybody once again. We got the whole gang here for the final night. It's our final dinner together.
It went so fast.
This cruise went by way too fast.
Literally too fast.
So literally everyone else is staying on board Star of the Seas, but we have to leave, unfortunately, because we didn't think about it. But it's okay. We will be back on another cruise together soon, all of us, because this was a fantastic experience.
So much fun.
So here's a look at the menu for the wine bar at Giovanni's. You can see it's a bit smaller than what you have on the normal menu. It's kind of like the highlights. So you, of course, have the meat and cheese platter. For your antipasties, you have mixed olives with bread. You have house salad, fried lasagna, Italian stromboli, calamari and polenta, meatballs, and a truffle and pancetta arancini. You still have your pizzas. You have your Giovanni's pizza, margarita, meat lovers, and Mama Italia. And for your desserts, only two options, your Go Bananas, which is my favorite, and Mama's Tiramisu. All right, the appetizers have arrived. We opted to try the truffle arancini. Okay, does anyone know what's happening right now?
No.
We're just being brought food. Like, we didn't order this. We didn't order the margarita pizza. We didn't order the meatball.
Like
he's just bringing it.
It's fine, just eat it.
Yeah, he said it's Star of the Seas. Just have it.
That was his
Dude.
Star of the Seas. Okay.
That's the quote of the trip. It's Star of the
Oh my God. So, yeah. I know. We're just feasting. What the heck? Not complaining, but hey. Okay, so I can't remember if I showed you guys the pizza, but we got a meat lovers pizza. It's already gone. Dessert has arrived, which is the banana stromboli, which is really good. But here's the thing. Our waiter didn't write anything down that we ordered, and we think that he might have forgotten the rest of the food because he came and asked Coda and I if we got everything or if we need anything else. And we thought he was talking about us, and we said, no, we were good.
Gestures.
Yeah, we gestured to us, but like, we don't know if they forgot. Because what are you guys still missing?
I think two meat lovers, one arancini, and one fried lasagna.
Oh my God, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's like half of what you guys ordered. Oh no.
Yeah, all of what I ordered.
Oh my God.
It's like arancini and some pizza.
Yikes. But like, we got a bunch of free stuff, so I don't know.
It's still shorter than Pier 7 at this point, so that's okay.
That is true. Very true.
I don't know, time's running out.
Okay, we just got done eating at Giovanni's at the wine bar, and again, something to note is that the wine bar, you can just show up. There's no like, did it get dark?
It got dark.
It got really dark. Okay, I'm not crazy. So the wine bar, like these are the seats that are up along the railing over here. That's kind of in the middle of the walkway. It's first come, first serve. You show up, you sit down, and then they will help you. This meal took about 2 hours to complete to get all the food. And, you know, it was a mix of different things going on. The restaurant was really busy, and our waiter was one of the bartenders over there at the bar. Our meal ended up getting comped because the service took so long, the food took so long to come out, and the server felt really bad. So our meal was completely comped, which was fantastic. Huge shout out to our server. He was fantastic. He was very understanding through the whole thing. He was very apologetic. He tried to make it work, and we still overall had a great time. But the food, still fantastic. The meat lovers pizza was incredible. And I have something to say that's, again, gonna ruffle some feathers. I've been doing that recently. The arancini that we had
It was truffle arancini. Now you guys know how much I love my black truffle pasta on Disney Cruise Line. That arancini is better than the black truffle pasta on Disney Cruise Line. It was that good. I highly recommend you guys try it. If you guys are big fans of the black truffle pasta on Disney, come to Giovanni's at the wine bar specifically, because the arancini is not on the regular menu, right?
No.
So yeah, the arancini is only available at the wine bar menu. Try it, and you guys can let me know, because I really do think that is better than what they have on Disney. All in all, fantastic meal. 10 out of 10, no notes. Hey guys, editing Adrian here. I just want to make it crystal clear that nobody in our group once complained to the server about how long it was taking for the food to come out. The server just acknowledged how long it was taking on his own and just kept bringing us food, and at the end, he just comped everything. We didn't complain once, so please don't get things twisted. We did not ask for a comp meal, we did not request it, we didn't complain to anybody. It just happened out of the kindness of that server's heart. And again, he just kept saying, it's Star of the Seas, just go for it, enjoy. We weren't going to complain, and I just want to let it be known that we did end up tipping him well, because he did not have to do that. So huge shout out to him. So I just want you guys to take a second and listen to the ambiance for a second. That is a real harpist playing, and she's right over here. In Luz, this is like a jazz bar or something, and this wall comes up completely to expose the inside, so there is a harpist in there playing, and you can hear it throughout all of Central Park. This is one of the reasons why Central Park is one of my favorite neighborhoods on Oasis and now Star or Icon class, because the ambiance is just so nice, especially here in the evenings. There's a really nice breeze, you can see the trees ruffling. Like, it is just chill and relaxed. I love it so, so much. All right, so the last night of the cruise, we're of course having a vlogger golf competition.
I already know I'm gonna lose.
Ordinary Adventures versus Theme Park Express versus Views and Cues, and then Kidder's keeping score.
Is it raining down?
Yeah, we don't trust Kidder.
Well, Kidder's gonna provide a prize, so that's good.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
What's the prize again?
$10.
$10 paid by Kidder?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this has evolved into a team-based golf match of Florida versus California.
Obviously, Florida's better.
Absolutely. Florida's 100% better. We have Florida Man on our side.
I can't do math.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. That's the stuff.
California versus again Florida.
You're making us look bad, man.
What are you at, 9
I think that's like 2, right?
Too many.
All right, you guys ever see the movie Happy Gilmore?
I told you not to let me play.
It's a team effort.
Oh my gosh.
You did not see anything. You did not see anything. Turn that.
Look at where that ball is.
No, straight into the hole.
No, the fun way.
Directly into the hole. Nice and easy. We got this.
Whoa, that's pretty good.
Wow. Okay.
Who's winning now, Pier? Who's winning now?
I did that. 2.
3. Okay, not bad, not bad. Good job.
Oh my god.
Go! What did you go? No. Oh, wow.
This is so much harder than
Wow,
I
you're
thought.
full of Brian.
While we're still young.
Alright, you got it.
This is our star player.
Here we go.
That's the second time you've gotten a hole in 2.
No pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Okay. Oh no. That's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I was done.
Good job. Good job. All right. No pressure, babe.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, wait, that's
That works.
Yes. There are no mulligans. No mulligans.
Oh, wait.
I
Back
know
down.
what you're talking about.
Oh,
Babe, no.
I shouldn't have been put on a team.
Actually get it in a hole. There's no catch.
uh-oh.
Babe.
Next one.
Okay, there you go. Oh.
Oh my god, first try.
Oh. That's okay. That's okay. We got this.
Oh my, Peter.
Yep.
Kidders
Don't be willy-nilly about it.
Kidders tactic did not work. I just have to do better than 10, right?
Yeah.
Where'd this 10 come from?
The guys at 10.
Yeah, you touched it. Wait.
What?
What happened?
Oh, you have to like.
Ah, there it is.
There it goes. Oh my god.
Hey, at least it's going down.
I think that's 10.
That was 7.
Oh my.
It's okay.
I mean, you got this.
Great job.
You're talking a little too soon there.
The support hitter, the only one.
I'm trying to cheer on like
The only
here.
one.
You're doing great, sweetie.
The last one.
Okay, so if we can
Okay,
maintain that for the last hole,
No, Brian.
We win.
East Coast
Hitter.
Want to do
wins.
this one?
Okay.
All right, Adrian, I think you're our closer.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay,
no.
here you go.
No pressure.
The power is in your hand.
Oh dear Jesus. Okay. Thank you.
So much pressure.
Up the surfboard.
Okay, wait. So are you playing next?
I guess.
Adrian is fighting for the other team.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
do it.
both of us.
Okay, gentlemen's agreement.
Not shaking hands, just
They're arguing about which path they should take. The straight shot or the surfboard.
Adrian, you should do that surfboard.
Okay, first shot is going to be surfboard for both of us.
What? I didn't. We don't agree to that.
He did. He shook on it.
Wait, we were ahead by 2. If you make this, we win. Literally, if you make this, we win. We're ahead by 2 right now.
Yeah, hey.
Florida wins. Florida gets $10.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way for us to win.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go.
Oh, wow. Oh my god.
So what does that mean?
I don't know. Well, we still won by 1 point.
We still won by 1 point, but that was good.
I will take the pride of the hole. How many?
Are
We got 2
how many
hole
could
in
have got
one.
that one hole? Are we
We
sure?
didn't count how many you got that one.
We did. We agreed on
Adrian,
this 5.
wait, Adrian was the
Let
one
me
that
see
said
how
we had
many
7.
could have got that.
We only have like 6 cameras. We can check the footage.
So many cameras.
We're gonna have to check the replay.
Yeah, everyone check your footage and fair.
Yeah, we tied.
We won.
Because it was a 6, not a 7.
I think we
Call
could have got
yourself
at
a
least
sleep
8.
at night hitter.
Bronze medal, 3rd place.
Oh,
Big round of applause for team number 1, California. 81 points. 81 points. Silver goes to team number 2 with 30 points. With 25 points.
Wow! You must have had no mistakes.
What state are you from?
Oregon, number 1.
Made it back to the room. We have one last snack for the road before we head on to bed, but I want to show you guys our little souvenir for tonight. Take a look at that. On the very last cruise, we had one that said first sailing, and now we have a certificate that says naming sailing. That's so cool. We got the same little thing over here, and I think there's a picture inside. Maybe? Yep. Star of the Seas. Same picture as before on the inside as well. So that's really cool. We have two different certificates. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, another fantastic cruise is in the books. Star of the Seas is hands down the greatest cruise ship ever, and I do not think that that is up for debate. We had such an incredible time on board, and I truly believe that hanging out with our friends the whole time made the experience that much better. We're already looking for our next opportunity to hop back on board Star of the Seas, and we're looking forward to trying out the all-new Legend of the Seas coming in 2026. Of course, our full breakdown and review of our Star of the Seas cruise is going to be coming in a separate video, but I want to thank you all so much for watching this video in its entirety. If you guys made it all the way until the very end, leave the word star down in the comments section below to let me know that you guys are the real MVPs. Of course, if you enjoyed any part of today's video, please help us out by leaving a like, and if you want to see more content like this in the future, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel for absolutely free. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers, and we would love to have you guys be a part of this journey. We hope you are all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, and evening, and I will see you guys in the next video.